Good morning. This is Carrie Ann with Let's Be Realty Girl, and I'm a realtor here in Northeast Florida. And today I want to do a quick little video and tutorial as to why is it important to declutter your home. And when I say declutter, I don't mean that it's messy. What I actually mean is getting all the personalization out of your home. So I want to do a couple of examples, and we'll do that in just a second, of what it looks like before and after. But before that, I really want to say, why do you want to do this? So the reason is, and if you put yourself in the place of a buyer, what you're going to realize is that this makes perfect sense. So I know a lot of times sellers are like really reluctant to have to pack things up. They don't want to have to do it. This is their space. This is their home. And I totally get that. However, when you're a buyer and you're coming into somebody else's home, the whole idea is to get this other person to see themselves living in your house. And that's really hard to do when there's pictures of your family and your wedding and your pets and all of this stuff around that just keeps reinforcing that this is someone else's house and not theirs. So it's all sort of I hate to say a mind game, but it sort of is. You really want to pull at the heartstrings of a buyer. You want them to fall in love with your home. And the best way to do that is to neutralize the space. So let's take a look at what it looks like before, and then we're going to do one of what it looks like after. And hopefully you'll see the difference as to why this makes such a huge impact for buyers. So let's get started. Okay, so right behind me, this is my home. And as you can see, I have lots of pictures of family, things that my husband and I have done together. So this is very personalized for my home. So this is what I like to see. This is what makes me happy in my home. But when a buyer comes in, this is probably not the best idea to have out for just the exact same reasons that I told you. This expresses my taste, my lifestyle, what I'm all about. And what I want it to do is be a total blank canvas for a buyer. I want them to come in and imagine putting their knickknacks here or their Christmas stuff here or whatever it may be. Maybe they're very minimalistic and they want to just have it clean with nothing on it. Fantastic. I need to present it as this is a possibility for you to do whatever you want. So you can see what it looks like behind me, which I think looks really great, but this is my house. So I'm going to take all of this stuff off, and then I want you to see how suddenly it turns into a totally different space. So let's get started. Okay, so now what I've done is I've taken all the photographs so you can see what that looks like. And I've left just one vase. This other thing is, I can't really move it. That is our home alarm system, so I'm going to leave that alone. But you can now see of what it really looks like with just a blank canvas. And if I really wanted to go overboard, I would also remove the large paintings that we have over, but I'm not going to do that today because my husband would kill me. So I just wanted you to see the difference. So let's take a really good look at what this looks like. I'm going to get out of the way. Really let you see how this is suddenly now just a very clean slate versus what it was a few minutes ago, which was my style and my personality, my family, and all the things that are great memories for me. But a buyer really doesn't care about what I've done, how many kids I've had. They don't care. So all they want to know is how is this going to look when I move in this home? So again, you're pulling at their heartstrings. You're really laying the canvas out for them to do whatever they want. And believe me, this makes a huge difference. When you're trying to sell your home, I can assure you when I go in with buyers to homes that are just filled with stuff, it is a turnoff. If that same house were to have been completely neutralized, my buyers would have had a very different feeling when they walked in the house and maybe would have even written an offer. So, as a seller, what's your goal? Your goal is to sell your house, get an offer, hopefully more than asking, at least asking. So, and you want to do that quickly. You don't want to be sitting, you don't want to be showing your house day after day after day. It's inconvenient. So the best way to do that is to neutralize the space. And that goes from everything from what you have out on your kitchen cabinets to photographs, personal items, getting rid of things in your closet that you don't wear all the time. For instance, if it's in the summer, get rid of your winter stuff, pack that stuff up, or vice versa. So that way the closet looks spacious, open, so there's plenty of space. A lot of this, it really is spatial mind games because people don't like clutter. They want everything to be in its place and they want everything to look nice and tidy, at least most of us. So this is really important as a seller. You want to get this done. You want to make this space look neutral, fresh, clean. And when a buyer walks in, they can immediately start placing their furniture, their pictures, their Christmas tree. This is what you want them to do. When I walk into a home with a buyer, if they don't start telling me how their furniture is going to fit in, we just need to move on to the next house because I already know I haven't hooked them. So as a seller, you want to hook them. So anyway, today, that is what I want to talk to you about today. And this is Carrie Ann, also known as Let's Be Realty Girl. And again, I am a realtor here in Northeast Florida. I love to help folks buy and sell houses. So if you're in the market for either one, call me at 904-601-2216. You can also text me. That's perfectly cool with me. And I just wanted to say that I hope home is where your heart is, and it's also where all your adventures begin. See you next time.